Every business sits on a three-legged stool. For law firms, I call it the three-dimensional lawyer. What are those three legs of the stool, or the three dimensions that I'm talking about? Well, first, every business has to get a client, a customer. Without the customer, there's no reason to be in business. Then every business has to produce the product or the service. In the case of a law firm, we deliver legal services in order to satisfy the needs and the wants of our clients. And the third element is getting paid. Without getting paid, we produce, it costs us money, but we get nothing to grease the skids so that we can continue the cycle again. So again, getting the work, doing the work, getting paid for the work. Those are our three elements. And it is interesting that many lawyers fail to understand the connection between fees and compensation. And it was as a result of that realization that I wrote the last thus far in our special report series, Law Firm Fees and Compensation, Value and Growth Dynamics. What do we talk about in this book? Well, we talk about lawyers' fixation with cost as contrasted with clients' fixation with value, and how it is that we can bridge the gap between making sure that the lawyer understands what the client is thinking and what they need, and making sure that the client appreciates not only the cost to the lawyer, but also the need for the lawyer to make a profit. We talk about how to set this up in the engagement letter, how that first meeting with the client really sets the tone for the last meeting with the client and their payment of your fee. It is that bridge between the first and last meeting that is important and really determines the relationship between the client and the lawyer, and how to make it a better relationship, a smoother relationship, a relationship in which the client really is willing and happy to write the check for the lawyer. One of the elements that goes a long way to address this issue of client expectations and client willingness to pay the fee is the development of a budget. A budget for the matter, a budget for the litigation, a budget that the client will understand and accept. We talk about how to do that and then how to communicate with the client to gain their acceptance. We talk about pricing by value, pricing in a way that the client will understand the connection between what that bill is and the value that they've received. We talk about the fee dynamics, the dynamics of how the fee interacts with the client's perception, and also the commoditization in today's world of legal services and how that impacts the pricing. We talk about productizing the law practice, how it is that these very intangible services that oftentimes clients don't understand into a product, something that's tangible, something that the client can understand, can see, and therefore appreciate. And we talk then about the role of compensation and compensation systems in reacting to clients, how it is to motivate lawyers to be more sensitive to clients' needs by the ultimate metric for lawyers, compensation. It seems to me that this is a very important topic, especially in today's world. It's one that's vital to the interests of not only the lawyer, but also the client. Carolyn Elephant, author of Solo by Choice, How to Be the Lawyer You Always Wanted to Be, said in reviewing this book, "There is a reason Ed Pohl has enjoyed long-standing success as a coach and consultant to lawyers, because he is the real deal. His law firm fees and compensation gives detailed information on how to incorporate value billing concepts in a practical and ethical manner while giving clients certainty and transparency. And don't let the title fool you. The book works equally well for solos." Thank you, Carolyn, for thinking so well of the book. I encourage you all to again review this book, think about the concepts as they apply in today's tumultuous times, and make sure that you apply the principles of this book to your own practice, whether it be a solo or large firm practice. These are all important principles for every lawyer. Thanks for joining us today.